Is there a story behind that? I'm curious.
I just never had eggnog. So I was eggnog sounded really weird. Like, is there egg in this?
Yeah.
And liquid egg? Is it just the yolk?
You're tuned in to the Nerd Network podcast.
Welcome, followers, listeners, watchers. You're watching and listening to the Nerd Network podcast, a very nerdy Christmas episode. I'm your host, Marcy. Here with Julian and Blake.
What's up, everybody?
How's it going?
You guys ready for Christmas now? Ready for Christmas?
Christmas.
Christmas.
Wish I had a little ho ho ho.
I could add one in
Jingle
there.
bell.
I could add one in there.
We'll just
Well, we're going to start off this episode with me trying eggnog for the very first time. Okay? Brought to you by our sponsor here at the Old England Classic Eggnog. I've never had this eggnog or eggnog alcohol crap in my life.
So, is there a story behind that? I'm curious.
I just never had eggnog. So I always eggnog sounded really weird. Like, is there egg in this?
yeah.
And liquid egg? Is it just the yolk? So
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know anything about eggnog, but I've always wanted to try it. I mean, it just never sounded good to me as a kid. Didn't ever want it, and as an adult, I was like, I should try it. And then wait, there's alcohol in it too.
Win-win.
Yeah, I don't know.
Get some protein. Get some alcohol.
Let's try it. I'm gonna pour us all a glass. We're gonna drink all this up for the full episode.
In business every year. There's 3 cartons in
You
my
guys hear that?
refrigerator right now.
Damn.
How much am I supposed to drink?
All of it.
Oh man. Well, I washed all these glasses for you guys, so you know.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, you know, being safe and.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Because I probably should not drink that much.
I'm just saying, you like filled up your Route 44.
Hold on, what's it? The big gulp?
Oh,
Good Lord, bro.
Well, happy holidays. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, it's Christmas
Cheers to
episode.
you guys.
Yes. Drink responsibly. I'm kind of scared.
That's
You can definitely taste the whiskey, that's for sure.
yeah.
Is it whiskey or bourbon?
Woo!
Yeah. Good luck.
Woo!
Yeah, there's a lot in there.
So my first thoughts on this eggnog. That's very milky and creamy.
Yep.
So someone told me it was going to taste like a melted milkshake. That's exactly what it tastes like.
Yeah, that's a pretty accurate description.
With the alcohol in it. Not bad. Not bad. I thought it was going to be a little bit more pepperminty or cinnamony. I don't know. But you definitely taste that alcohol in this one.
Yeah, this
Oh my gosh.
I've had quite a few. I thought I may have had this one before, but I don't know now. That's
ahead.
strong.
Go ahead. You talk about that bottle. Wow.
Made with Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, rum, brandy, and blended whiskey. So
They were just like, whatever we got left on the shelf.
Right.
It's December. Just throw all of it in there.
It was only like $9. I didn't know how much to spend or what to get. And when I was at the liquor store, there was only like 4 different types.
30 proof, 15%.
Eggnog. I'm an adult now.
You're officially a holiday adult.
Yep.
Amazing. Oh, it was okay. Oh, that's cool.
Have you ever had a White Russian?
I think so. I'm pretty sure I have.
Yeah. I normally tell people, like, when you're drinking the alcoholic version of eggnog, that if you like White Russians or you could tolerate a White Russian,
What is the right Russian?
it's a alcoholic beverage with, I don't know if it's milk, but like cream. It's like a
okay.
cream alcoholic mixed drink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm not a big fan of it, but I would like to take some that doesn't have any alcohol in it.
Yeah.
That's
wow.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. Well, if you guys recommend any eggnog, let us know in the comments below. But yeah, so you're watching a very nerdy Christmas episode. As you can see, we're all in our Christmas attire. I have to stand up, let you guys see my full on sweater I got on right now.
This thing is fantastic.
Is it? I don't.
It's like a very Arizona Christmas.
Yes, Arizona.
I didn't see the tumbleweed there earlier.
Tumbleweed, cactus, and
Cactusy.
there's a moon on it.
Got some coyotes there. And
Yeah, hopefully I can zoom in on that. When I get. And this is the part that I love the most. Like this is the fact that it goes all the way around.
Yeah. Like you're not getting away from the how festive this sweater is.
Right.
Oh my gosh, it's too funny. I sit up all night trying to find the perfect.
Yeah, you did.
I really did. Like I tried so long. Like it was either this one or the one with a dinosaur. Santa riding a dinosaur.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the second one I was gonna get. And my third one was an alien wearing a Santa hat. It just wasn't as cool as this one. Yeah, I was gonna rock some boots with it, but I couldn't find any for very cheap.
Yeah, boots, men's boots especially.
Yeah, I wanted some red leather cowboy boots.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that would have been kind of cool with this outfit. Oh man! So last couple of days, it's time on my hands. It being a week before Christmas, I finally watched Die Hard in its entirety, from the whole completion. I've seen the movie, I've seen the whole movie, but just never from start to finish. As a kid, I mean, when that movie came out, I was pretty young.
Right.
I don't think I saw it in theaters or anything like that. But when I did see it, it was on TV, and I always caught it, or I catch it from the beginning, and then we had to, as a family, we had to go do something.
Right.
So I didn't get to watch it, or I'd watch it later on and just see the ending.
Right.
Like I never saw it from beginning to end, and I never had the feeling to watch the whole entire thing because I feel like I've already seen the whole entire movie.
Right.
So finally, I was like, let me watch this from beginning to end. So today I'm going to bring up, is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
No.
From a theatrical standpoint, like how the movie was envisioned, no. So it's an action movie that happens during Christmas.
Thank you.
I agree. So everyone that's saying Die Hard is a freaking Christmas movie, you are wrong, and I'm so sorry. I had to break it to you.
I get where they get that though, because it's on TBS like right now.
Oh yeah,
Like
of course.
you know, you can watch it during Christmas time, and I think people get indoctrinated into things that way. Same way for me, that seemed to be always when I caught it in December on TBS as a kid. You know, I'd go over to my grandma's house on Christmas. It's on. You know, but for me, no, it's not. It's a great movie, and it's great that it happens during Christmas. But for me, a Christmas movie is something that brings about that warm, fuzzy Christmas family togetherness feeling, and like it doesn't do that.
Yeah. So a Christmas movie to me feels like it has to have Christmas spirit, happiness, that magical extra thing that doesn't typically happen in normal day life.
Right.
It could be about friendship, love, family,
A sense of togetherness.
Yeah, exactly. And that movie doesn't do that.
No.
That movie does not do that. Is it a cool action movie? Oh yeah, cool action movie.
Yeah.
But to put it up there with
It was so as a
Christmas movie.
Come on now. Come on. That's not an all-time favorite Christmas movie.
Lying
What are
to
you
yourself.
talking about? But what's funny is, though, as I'm watching it, so there's a scene in the movie where they're talking about the Christmas party at Die Hard.
Right.
And the one guy says to the guy in charge of the whole company, I didn't know Japanese celebrate Christmas. He's like, no, you're right. I just wanted to throw a party. It's someone's birthday, too, or something like that. So the party they're having isn't really even a Christmas party.
Huh.
Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh.
That's fantastic.
This is all wrong.
That's fantastic.
He just wanted to throw a party just to throw a party.
Just throw a party.
Huh.
Yeah. I was like, this is even pull back your hair. Take the cover over your eyes off. It is not a Christmas movie. I thought that was crazy.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
have to go back and
I just think
watch
that it's a very unpopular opinion to have now, to the point where it's just a meme. People just like saying it's a Christmas movie now because
right.
they know people get upset about it.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
And like, I'd understand if maybe at the end, like, I mean, he did like want to get back with his wife and stuff, and then kind of have an embrace. Bitch, the only reason why you guys back together because he saved your ass.
Yeah.
That is it.
Right.
Like that was it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, it's not. I mean, it's the anti-Christmas movie because he kills the two brothers, the terrorist guy and his brother. Or is
Yeah.
that the second one?
Yeah.
That's in the first one.
No, that's the second one.
Is it the second one?
Yeah. The
Where he
first
kills
one is
his
just
brother?
Hans Gruber, and
Oh, okay.
which I was still trying to understand the whole plot of why the bad guys, they wanted them to transfer funds or something.
Mm-hmm.
It just, how are you gonna get away with this? They didn't make any sense.
No.
Like none. I don't know, because the more I broke it down, which I don't want. The more I broke it down, like, this movie is not that good of a movie, and you really dive deep and think about what it's about.
Yeah.
But it was very entertaining. It was fun. It was the launch pad to Bruce Willis's movie career. Did you see the behind the scenes of that one show? The Hollywood the movies that made us of that.
Of that one in particular, no.
No, did you?
Uh,
Have you seen that series at all?
yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah,
I don't think
I didn't get to watch that one. I wanted to watch it before.
Or
That would have been
They
good.
break it down and
Yeah, they break it
go
down.
behind the scenes. And
Yeah, I was reading that they didn't even want Bruce Willis to be in that movie.
Of course not.
They didn't think he looked like an action hero.
Yeah.
Because at the time period, you have Arnold Schwarzenegger and you had Sylvester Stallone looking all dieseled out compared to Bruce Willis.
Right.
Yeah.
Wasn't Bruce Willis like in a rom-com or something before that? Wasn't he like in a I think he was in a movie that was not action related at all.
I don't remember.
Right before that.
I don't remember. I mean, he's been... Gosh, I don't remember. Before Die Hard, let me go back some. Because when did Die Hard come out? Die Hard came out in 1988. Damn. 88 was the...
It was a good year, man.
Man. Oh, man. I don't know. But, he wasn't... I feel like that was one of his first big action roles at that time period. Let's go back some. I'm going all the way back. Wow, Die Hard 98. And before that, he was in a movie called Sunset. He was in a movie called Blind Date. Assuming that's probably...
I think that's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah. He was in nothing but TV series before that. Wow. Yeah, a movie called Sunset. Oh, wow. And, Blind Date. What the heck? A workaholic needs to find a date for dinner with a new important client. But his brother sets him up with some disaster. Huh, weird. I don't know. But, Die Hard. Definitely not a Christmas movie. Not at all. Besides, it was a fake Christmas party that, oh, man, I saw a part, I was like, no way. It's too funny. But no, that was a topic I wanted to talk about. What makes a Christmas movie to you guys?
Yeah, so for me, it's really, to me, a Christmas movie has to come full circle. There needs to be, the underdog. There needs to be a sense of togetherness, family, persevering through hardship. Potentially, it needs to be something that kind of gives you that uplifting Christmas spirit, hope. That there's good in the world and people can be good, and with a little bit of love and attention and things like that, everybody can be together for everybody.
How about you, Julian?
No, I mean, that's pretty much, kind of what I look for too. I said it earlier, a sense of togetherness, like that family coming together at the end. A good Christmas story. I mean, a good example of it would be Home Alone. In the beginning, you see that disconnect.
Right.
By the end of it, everybody's together again.
Yeah.
Another important thing that, just for me is music. There's that, you can tell the different type of composition when it comes to music between certain movies, and just something about it's a Christmas music when you hear them sleigh bells in the background.
Right. Yep.
You hear that, kind of bouncy music, the very, I don't know how to even explain it, but you know what I mean. But
it's a feel good type of music.
For sure.
Like walking through Macy's in December kind of thing.
Exactly.
For sure. No, I totally understand that for sure. So originally, I wanted to go around the room and talk about our 5 favorite Christmas movies. Since you guys don't have 5, which I think is crazy to me, you're talking to someone who hates Christmas movies, and I hate Christmas. I'm definitely a Scrooge. I'm a Grinch. But I can definitely name 5.
I mean, I could list 5, but not 5 that I enjoy.
What were the first 5 that pop up to your
I mean, I'll just start at the top. My favorite Christmas movie, just out of pure joy, is Jim Carrey's Grinch.
Oh yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. Let's reverse back. Let's talk about your number 1. Yeah, would that be?
Yeah, that's my number 1.
Yeah, so let's go around the table and talk about the number 1 Christmas movie for you personally.
Yeah.
And why? So
it's Jim Carrey's Grinch. So there was no bigger Jim Carrey fan growing up in the 90s than me. I wanted to be Jim Carrey. I talked like Jim Carrey. Obviously, I was getting older when The Grinch came out. I think I was in middle school when that movie came out. But I go back and forth with my son about it. I love the fact that he portrays a character who isn't just upset or angry, but who has an evil streak. I think when he goes through the town the first time, he gives a girl a saw and tells her to run quickly, and he gives these kids different things to hurt themselves. He causes a car accident. Like he endangers like 7 people's lives in the first 5 minutes he's in the town. And that's not, I mean, for it being a kids movie, like they were pushing like the PG-13 side of that. Just something about that, that strife. Obviously everybody knows the Grinch's backstory, and all of that, but compared to the newer Grinch movie that came out last year, the year before, whenever that one was, where that character just, he got his feelings hurt, and there's just something about the way Jim Carrey, his over the top portrayal of that character, and how it circles back into being a Christmas movie. How, when Cindy Lou Who, she falls into the machine and is about to be crushed in the post office or whatever, and he saves her and she thanks him, and he's like, "Oh, no. You thought I was saving you?" And then like he has to go back and be evil because he can't allow anybody to think that he's good. I don't know. It's just I know it's a simplistic role in a kid's movie, in a Christmas movie, but just the way that the depth of that character, I don't know, just
no, it was really good. I enjoy that movie a lot. I like how they go to his background and how he became that way,
right,
as a little kid.
And they talk about modern problems, wastefulness. He talks about how he gets all their enough neckties to hang himself, and all these different sorts of things, and how they waste and all of that. And he kind of thinks Christmas is a farce. It's all just done to buy presents and toys. And obviously,
true. It's very true.
It's very true.
Yeah,
I hate Christmas.
Right. And so, and he talks about those things, which is something Jim Carrey actually does in almost all of his movies. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, I mean, and then it comes full circle. But his relationship with Martha May, I thought was incredible when she's getting interviewed, and she's asking her different questions, and she's like, "Did I have a crush on the Grinch?" "Well, of course not." And she's like, "I didn't ask you that." So it's, there's like a love story going on at the same time, and yeah, man. As far as the elements that we're talking about, what makes a Christmas movie, for some reason that movie just sticks out. I know there's other good ones. I don't want to list them off just in case they're on yours, but. Yeah, I think I've already watched it like 3 times since Thanksgiving. So.
Oh my gosh! All right, Julian.
Oh man, wow, that's. I might have to go back and watch The Grinch. And
it's all subtle, man. It's kind of that quick-witted humor, but it's there, man.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Dang, okay, I'm about to put that on my list for Christmas movies to watch. I'm kind of basic, I guess. Everybody's gonna say the same movies, but man, every time Home Alone comes on, I have to watch it. I can't. It's
instant classic.
It's an instant classic, man. Like I love that movie. But just to pick one that's not Home Alone or Elf even. The Tim Allen Christmas ones where he's Santa. Christmas Claus, yes.
Christmas Claus.
I haven't seen those in forever.
Oh, so good.
And they are really good.
Yeah.
They are really good. And I think that's one that's kind of slept on. Not many people really talk about those.
Yeah, I know.
Because there's like, isn't there like 3 of them?
I think there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
Two or three of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're so good, you know?
No, they're really well done. And I like those ones a lot too because they're a mixture for the kids and for the adults.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a guy who doesn't want to be Santa Claus, but has
Right.
to be Santa Claus.
Has to
Yeah,
be Santa
shaving
Claus.
his beard off and it comes right
comes
back.
right back,
He
yeah.
can't
So
drop the weight. Like,
Right.
yeah, it's fantastic.
It's too funny. It's
Man,
good.
those are good.
That's a good
Those
one.
are good. So that's fine. It's probably not as deep as the Grinch, you know, in terms of the different messages that it talks about. But you know, it's a fun little Christmas.
Yeah,
movie.
anytime you can sit back and just enjoy yourself,
Yeah.
that's what it's all about.
So I know we talked about how the family values or values of love or friendship and togetherness. For me, what makes a good Christmas movie to me are the realist situations that happen during Christmas time. So, my all-time favorite Christmas movie to me is Bad Santa. I love Bad Santa.
Jesus.
Bad Santa is hilarious.
This dude.
It's so fucking funny, man. It's so funny. But when you think about it, he's just like the Grinch. He is the Grinch.
Yeah, I
You know?
agree with that.
He's just like the Grinch, and that he has a story arc in his.
Yeah.
He's just a douche. He's a
Yeah.
she's a straight up a-hole, which is hilarious. That kid is so funny.
Yeah.
That kid is great. The fact that there's 2 movies and they brought that same kid back, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Probably have to beat myself out when I say that stuff about that fat kid. But oh my gosh, dude.
Beep beep beep.
Like, oh my gosh, that movie is so funny. But it also teaches lessons.
Yeah.
People don't realize it also teaches lessons. Like, you know, he becomes a mentor to this kid who gets bullied. He even beat up kids who gave that kid a black eye.
Right.
You know, like, he's just a drunk that,
He's like the anti Jackie Chan.
oh, it's
Like-
too funny, man. He's just funny. But it's like, so back to the realism part I'm talking about. Not all Christmas movies have to be happy and fun.
Right.
And this one was, I mean, it was funny, but it wasn't a happy movie.
Right.
I mean, the ending kind of was happy. He still went to jail, you know. But I mean, it's good. It's funny. I really like Billy Bob Thornton did a great job.
Yeah, he's great.
You know, playing a Santa. You don't think he'd be a good Santa? Just a scrawny,
Right.
it's just too skinny, drunk Santa,
Asshole.
asshole. And the fact that he played that role, you'd feel like every mall Santa Claus has to really be like that deep down inside.
Right.
Like, not all of them are so happy with that job.
yeah.
They can't be.
Right.
No way. The situation where the kid sneezes on him with the ice cream cone.
Right.
That just,
Yeah.
the fact they put that in
I
there.
couldn't imagine. Like, I'm sure they all start off, you like, yeah,
Yeah.
this is, bringing joy to kids.
Yeah.
And like that third day and like the 7th hour of like a 10-hour shift.
Oh my god.
God.
Yeah, right? Seriously. I mean, that happens. A kid peeing on you, throwing
Yeah.
up on you,
yeah.
like,
Yep.
you got to drink every day to do that job or
Did
something.
you guys ever take pictures with Santa at the mall?
Oh, it's probably been.
Yeah.
I think maybe
I
once.
don't think I've ever.
Yeah.
I
We
think maybe
did.
one time.
We did.
I didn't want to. I never wanted to. I don't know. Sitting on someone else's lap.
That's kind of weird.
It just, even as a kid, I just never. Even as family, I never did that family either. Just
Right.
not a thing I did. I
Yeah.
don't know.
We took pictures with Santa. It was like a kind of like a tradition thing. I have a lot of brothers, so anytime that there's an opportunity to get an quarterly, annual photo, whatever it is, whatever the holiday is,
yeah.
4th of July,
Yeah,
Easter,
for sure.
But now that I think about the concept of it, like, hey, here's this strange man. Why don't you sit on his lap? Like, who knows what's going on in his life? It's kind of a strange concept. They kind of worked it out. I don't know if local people. If you go to Westridge Mall right now, there's like a box that's like 6 or 8 feet in front of Santa Claus, and they kind of do the depth thing with the
nice.
camera.
Yeah.
So it looks like you're still sitting on his lap, but you're like 8 feet in front
Oh,
of
that's
him.
cool.
Yeah.
Whatever works. That's awesome.
It kind of
That's
feels
cool.
like it should have been like that the whole time. Now that I think about it, but
Here,
No,
come sit
that's
on
cool.
this stranger's lap.
Oh, that's cool. Some other movies that I like a lot too. So besides the realism part, when it comes to some Christmas movies, like another one would be Christmas Vacation, which which I recently just saw from beginning to end as well. Which I
Right.
haven't never done that in a really long time.
yeah, I don't even know if I've ever seen it like that.
My gosh, the realism of that, of your in-laws coming into town and you don't you're not excited to see them, having to worry about a Christmas party you really don't want to throw, having the struggle of putting up Christmas lights and orchestrating this dinner and hoping for that Christmas bonus you don't get.
Yep.
Like, it's just so real.
Yeah.
Like, it's so real.
It's literally my life right now.
It's so real, and that's why I think that movie is so good. Sprinkled with all that comedy that happens into it, and then at the end realizing, same thing. It's about family, whether you got that Christmas bonus or not, or whether you're dealing with the in-laws or not. The fact that you still have them, their families together. That kind of what that movie is about. It's about family, but done again in a not so positive light, making it cool, making a movie that I enjoy more and appreciate more than your typical Christmas miracle bullshit that I hate.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like, I definitely get that perspective. I can see the appreciation for those movies. I think, though, the reason that Christmas movies are made in the typical way that they're made is because everybody lives that, the other 364 days out of the year.
For sure.
And this is supposed to be your escape.
This is
But Marcy's like, yeah, right. Get me back in the mud,
Yeah,
man. Let me
for real.
just stay down in here.
There's no rest for the wicked.
No days off for Marcy. He's on to Cincinnati.
But there is some movies like that definitely, that Christmas magic, that Christmas miracle that happens, which is one movie that comes to mind hugely. Just two of them. Some people probably don't think this is a Christmas movie, but I do. Jillian probably knows what I'm going to say. Serendipity is my number 2 favorite Christmas movie of all time. Have you seen that movie?
No.
Oh, my gosh.
Maybe. What's it about?
Starring John Cusack.
Love story.
It is a love story. One of the best Christmas love stories of all time.
Okay.
What's a better Christmas love story?
I thought that we were going for realism here, Marcy.
It is real.
Is it though?
Yes.
Is it though?
Has to do with.
First of all, you said all the miracle bullshit, and there's
Right.
tons of miracle bullshit that happens in that movie.
It's
Which
not-
I mean, the movie's called Serendipity.
Right.
So.
It's not miracle
It's in the
bullshit.
name.
It's has fate.
Is it?
It's all about fate.
Oh my
Fate.
Yeah,
god!
the movie's about
What?
fate.
Oh my god!
Dang, these people
Is
don't believe in
that
fate. Oh my
That's
god.
a fine
Where
line,
my boo- where
Marcy.
Oh, I knew I was gonna get some hate once I talked about this movie. It's totally fine. So you've never seen it. Ah, man. This movie gets
Go
me,
ahead,
man.
go ahead.
It gets
Give
me.
us the rundown.
So the rundown about Serendipity about is a guy and a girl. They're both shopping. Like the day before Christmas Eve, shopping. They're both shopping.
That's a miracle in itself.
Oh, seriously, good luck getting a Christmas present on Christmas Eve. And they're in a shopping mall, or they're in a mall. They're in a department store, and they both reach for the same glove.
Come
He's
on.
already checked
Whoa.
that.
It's the last glove on the shelf.
Yeah, no
okay?
miracle at all
It's,
here.
it's the last glove on the shelf.
We're in a
And
pandemic right now. We're not even supposed to be that close to each other.
And they both get it. And what's crazy is this couple that meet, they're both shopping for the significant other. And what are the odds? Both shopping, both want the same glove. They argue who gets to buy the glove or not. So someone decides to buy the glove, and the other one feels bad. They're like, "Let me buy you hot chocolate." So they go to this store called Serendipity. They're talking, blah, blah, having a good time. It was a great time, even though they both have a significant other. John Cusack thinks that they met for a reason, so they ask for each other's phone number. She's like, "No, I have a boyfriend or fiance. No, I can't do that." Blah blah. So they go their separate ways. Then they realize, John Cusack realizes, "Oh shoot, I left something back at Serendipity," and then the girl is there too, because she forgot the gloves. They're like, "What? That's odd. We both forgot something at the same time and come back at the same time." Think about that though. Does that happen sometimes?
I've never heard somebody contradict themselves
I
from the number
I
one
know.
favorite to the second favorite
I know.
ever.
I know, it's totally different.
Gosh.
It's totally different. But I'm a variety, man. I'm a variety. But with this movie, though, the whole movie is about fate and about whether two people are meant to be together or not. And it's on Christmas. It's around Christmas time.
Right,
It's a Christmas miracle.
right.
It's about love. There's Santa. There's Christmas trees. It's in New York. There's snow. It's a good love story. Check it out. Watch it. Gosh, I get these Kates mixed up, and I'm so sorry. It's either Kate Beckinsale or Kate Winslet in the movie. Who's the girl that's in the underworld? Either way, it's either Kate. I want to say Kate.
Beckinsale, right?
I don't freaking know. It's one of those Kates, and I'm so sorry. I apologize.
Sorry,
and this is
Kate.
my
One of those Kates.
yeah, and John Cusack. I mean, it's so good, and just watch it. Just watch it. It's Christmas time. Put you in the mood.
It does make for a good Christmas movie.
It's a good Christmas love movie. It's a good
Right.
You know,
It
it's a
doesn't,
good-
yeah.
it's a good Christmas love
It
movie.
doesn't sound like a bad movie.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, you're right. I do contradict myself a little bit. But I don't. There's still not even watching that movie, Julian. You've seen me watch it multiple times. That it still doesn't have
Is
that.
he like on the couch crying with a bucket of ice cream?
Oh, with
That's
wine.
how I see
no,
it.
I'm drinking
Wine.
wine.
With
I'm
wine.
with
Oh,
wine.
classic. In that
Yeah.
sweater, though. In that sweater.
In that sweater.
Yeah, I gotta get my tissues out just in case. But no, it's so good. I say it's really good. But it's not sprinkled with the other Christmas garbage to me though. Still,
What is the other Christmas?
Yeah, what's left?
Because I mean,
Julian with the good questions.
so the Christmas garbage I'm talking about, I don't know. See, I am gonna contradict myself. It doesn't have that Christmas bullshit where the Grinch becomes not the Grinch anymore. It doesn't.
Two people just cheat on their significant others.
No, there's no cheating involved.
Someone look at that cup of hot chocolate as
Well, I'm saying-
risque.
I'm saying that if any of their significant others just happen to be walking by that store and see them in there, you saying somebody ain't going to throw hands?
Somebody's breaking an eggnog bottle on somebody's head.
Dang. Two consensual adults can't get a cup of hot chocolate?
Not when they think fate's involved. No.
Right.
Well, John Cusack did not give a
First of all, I got a question about these gloves.
Yeah, what about
so
His
John
black gloves.
Cusack's character is buying it for his girl.
Uh-huh.
Kate, whatever.
They're
is
just
buying
black.
it-
They're just black
Oh,
unisex
so they're
gloves.
like unisex.
Yeah, they're just black
Icy
unisex gloves.
toners. OJ's gloves.
Yeah.
OJ.
Yeah. They're either black or brown. I don't remember.
OJ the whole time. Yeah, no, go ahead.
No, where was I at?
So you were talking about the Grinch's change of heart.
Yeah. So that change of heart bullshit,
How-
which I don't like.
How's that bullshit?
I just don't like it. I don't like it, and it's let's see here. I don't know. Like it's not the whole typical Christmas miracle. It's not a Christmas miracle that happens in that movie. And there's no Santa Claus that comes and saves the day. There's no reindeer. There's no elves. There's no I don't know.
So spoiler it for me. Do they end up being together?
I'm not telling you a damn
Yeah,
thing.
they do.
I
Yeah.
ain't
So
telling you a damn
that,
thing.
that
So
sounds
that's a
like
change of
Santa
heart.
Claus. That sounds
That
like
sounds like a change of heart.
No.
That sounds like the.
There's no Santa Claus that comes and you hear the sleigh bells ringing in the background thinking, oh, Santa did it. No, there's none of that bullshit in there.
I'm sure there was like
There's
a
no-
hidden erection under his sweater at that hot chocolate at Serendipity.
Oh
like
my gosh.
that's what that was.
You
There's
telling me John Cusack didn't go home, look at his girl, and be like, "Nah, this ain't it."
oh
Damn.
my gosh.
Damn, I fucked
I can do better.
it. Right.
So and then has Jeremy
Hold on,
Jeremy Piven's in
you
it too.
forgot to explain
What?
the biggest part of that movie.
What part?
The biggest magical part about that movie.
What part?
The $5.
There's a lot of I can't
No,
talk about
no,
everything.
yes, you can.
No,
Like,
spoilers.
It's been out for 10 plus
No,
years.
bro, there's
Go ahead.
spoilers. No, there's too
That's
many spoilers. No, that's
Hey,
spoilers.
Okay, audience. Spoiler
Oh my
alert.
god, I'm cutting.
Spoiler.
Oh, third favorite Christmas movie. So my third favorite Christmas movie, starring the best actor, best action star of all time, Nicolas Cage. The Family Man. Have either of you seen that movie? The Family Man?
No.
What? Dang, it's one of the best Christmas movies of all time. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if it's the best, but it's my third favorite. Family Man. This movie came out a while ago. Starring Nicolas Cage, like I said. This movie might make you cry. It's really good. It's really good.
Yeah. Does it have that Christmassy bullshit, or is there fate involved?
No, there's Christmassy bullshit in
Both.
there. No, there's Christmassy bullshit in there.
So give us a quick synopsis.
Nicolas Cage plays a millionaire bachelor. Works for some financial company, rich guy. He's living his best life. Being rich, driving a Ferrari. I'm pretty sure, and it's Christmas, and he's alone on Christmas. He decides to work on Christmas, and goes to a. a gas station mini mart type place, and
I've seen this movie.
he meets Don Cheadle.
Yeah.
Don Cheadle wants to know. There's a scene with him and Don Cheadle get into it a little bit, and then he's like, "I'm going to change your life." And basically, the next day, Nicolas Cage wakes up to his wife and kids that he'd never had. And then you find out that girl that he actually wakes up to was his like high school, college sweetheart that he would have married, but instead he decided to go do an internship overseas and then become the person he was today. So he's basically living an alternate life that he could have had if he would have stayed with the girl that he was dating at that time. So he lives a whole entire life. He gets a glimpse. They call it a glimpse in the movie of what his life would be like that. It's really well done.
Yeah, I remember that movie. Yeah.
Nicolas Cage, one of his finest movies where he does some really good acting in that movie. So all you Nicolas Cage haters, go watch that movie because you might feel a little bit different towards Nicolas
I'm gonna
Cage.
check that one out.
It's really well done.
Yeah. It is actually a good movie. The moral to the story is, though, secure the bag. Because the kids and the family life and home repair, all that will still be waiting for you in your 30s or 40s. Like, kids are just as fun at 38 as they are at 28 or 18.
Oh man, but you know, the girl of my dreams not be waiting for you by then though. Never know.
And she just have a few more city miles on her.
Oh my god,
That's all.
messed up. But no, it's a really good movie though, and like I said, Nicolas Cage does a great job.
Yeah,
Like,
no, the movie's good. That movie's good. As much shit as I give you about Nicolas Cage, that's a good movie.
No, he does a really good job. And if you're not familiar with Nicolas Cage being, I don't know how you would describe that role. It's different. So he plays a
normal.
Yeah, he's not an action star. He's not Ghost Rider. He's not going. He doesn't do anything crazy.
Right? Yeah, he's not like doing his German expressionism. You know, like
Yeah.
he's not going all out.
No. Oh, he does some good singing in that movie too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he does like two really good singing parts in that movie. That just, if you're a girl, you'll like it. If you're a guy who likes love like me, you'll enjoy this movie too. But man, the little girl that plays his daughter in the movie is she does a great job.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's a great actress. I don't know if she went off to go do anything.
Yeah, I was trying to think if she's been in anything
I don't
else,
know,
but I can't.
She
think.
played, man. Oh man, that whole scene where she finds out that's not my dad. It was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And then she like explains everything to him to how to be a dad. Oh, so well done. It might make you cry. It really might. Nick Cage, good actor. Yes or no? In that movie, he is.
In that movie, he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That movie probably got him 2 or 3 more movies. Because before that, he might have been on thin ice.
Oh man, it's pretty good. You ever watch The Weatherman?
Yeah.
Good acting in that one.
Okay, Weatherman is pretty good.
Yeah. I'm not going to say Nicolas Cage is a bad actor.
That's okay.
I'm just going to say statistically, I know there was a point in time where he was getting paid like exuberantly more for like less like words in a movie and all that kind of shit.
All the actors have their ups and downs.
Yeah.
But either way,
decades.
Still, go watch Family Man. It's a great Christmas movie about love. Go watch it. Check it out. So those are my top 3 favorite Christmas movies. Bad Santa, Serendipity, The Family Man. What are you guys' favorite comedy Christmas movies? The Night Before was mine.
The Night Before.
Ever seen it?
Night Before Christmas?
Nope, just called The Night Before.
Oh.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Seth Rogen, and Anthony Mackie.
Oh, yeah, where they go out on Christmas.
They're hanging
They
out.
do a bunch of drugs.
They're all
and-
Christmas.
Yeah. That one actually is pretty fun.
It's a winter night.
Yeah, set the stage.
It's Christmas Eve. 3 best friends spend every Christmas together, every Christmas Eve together / Christmas together. Joseph Gordon-Levitt's parents got killed in a car accident, and Seth Rogen and Anthony Mackie are his best friends, and they decided to spend Christmas Eve with him ever since because he didn't have family to spend with on Christmas Eve. And it's just a Christmas tradition that they always do every year until finally they all decide this will be the last year they're going to do it. They want to do it big. Ever since they were kids, they were trying to go to this famous Christmas party. It's called the Nutcracker Ball. They've always wanted to go to this Nutcracker party thing until finally they get tickets to go to the secret Christmas party. And there's drugs involved, drugs taken by accident, actually too much by accident. You know how that happens, you know. And it's just it's a good guy-friendly best friends movie.
Yeah.
And it's on Christmas. There's a love story behind it. One of the best songs ever written was in that movie.
Ever written?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like it was written for the movie?
Oh, should have been. But this movie, that song is all over the trailer. It's in the movie. The person even performs it in the movie.
Well, damn.
Yes, I'm about to drop a big one on you guys. If you guys seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't seen the movie, I'm about to let you know a big secret about that movie. Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus is in the movie. And that song is amazing. And this movie came out when that song was huge. You can't tell me that song was not huge. Whether
She destroyed Wrecking Ball.
You still like that song? Everybody does.
You can cry to it. You can run to it.
Yeah.
You can party to it.
Timeless.
So outside of Miley Cyrus, that movie's hilarious. That movie's so funny.
Yeah. I mean, that's a great cast.
Oh, no.
I love those guys. So.
And there's some secret cameos in there you don't know about. Oh my gosh, so funny. Oh, I can't wait to watch it again. It's too funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one of my favorite comedies,
Yeah.
Christmas movies that came out. It's just too funny, man.
Yeah.
I mean, and then having Anthony Mackie in it too, where he was starting to, be in the Avenger movies and picking up a little bit. Seeing him do something different, being in comedy was hilarious. So funny. Same thing with Joseph Gordon-Levitt right after Batman. Being in that movie, a role like this, hilarious.
Yeah. He was
Yeah.
also in the movie with Bruce Willis.
Oh, Looper, great.
Yeah.
Oh,
Great
yeah,
movie.
Looper. Oh,
Great
man.
movie.
Good movie.
So yeah, that's my favorite comedy Christmas movie. What about you guys?
If I'm going comedy, probably just for whatever reason, it was on a loop for like 3 years in my house. It's probably Elf.
Dang, he took Julian's. He took Julian's.
That is the number one Christmas movie. Oh my gosh, shut up.
No, I think for okay. So when it comes to the holidays, for me, sometimes I just want to kick back and have fun,
I'm saying.
and that's just like pure unadulterated,
I'm
just
saying.
like. He is just there to have a good, you're sitting on a throne of lies, like eating the gum underneath the rail. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Can't
just.
do that now. Coronavirus.
I mean,
You shouldn't
do
have
that
did it.
before. Yeah. Definitely not recommended.
But that movie's just fun, man. And
Yeah.
it's just like, it's literally a man-child who knows nothing about the world, who is not tainted, getting dropped into New York City of all places, man. It's just, if you can't have fun with that, you don't want to have fun.
Bah humbug. No, that movie's funny. It is fun. It is funny. It's really funny. It's funny.
That's what I look for in a Christmas movie. When I think of Christmas time, normally I'm multitasking. I'm opening presents, or I'm taking pictures, or I'm cooking, or I'm watching a football game. There's normally multiple things going on. I'm not spending a ton of time in one room. And so,
Yeah, you just want to get your mind off shit at the time.
yeah.
'Cause, I mean, the holidays are very stressful in general. So yeah.
So, I
That's
mean,
why I hate Christmas.
so when you can stop in a room and he's doing something ridiculous, like spending all night decorating the store, like,
That Lego sculpture thing.
Oh my gosh.
Impressive.
Zoe Deschanel. Oh my gosh, a young
Yeah.
Zoe.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, very young.
Very young.
And a blonde one.
She was great, man.
Yeah.
She was really good. She did a really good job in that role.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. All right, Julian. I know you said Elf, but you're just gonna agree and you're just gonna attach
Yeah.
yourself to that one.
Yeah.
You can't think of another comedy one.
Dude, I'm trying to think, man. I really don't know.
I had another one too and lost it talking about other stuff.
I could go all day.
I mean, it's not a movie, but the Office Christmas episodes unmatched. I'm just saying. They're
Which one?
hilarious. All of them. Every single.
Yeah, so I had a big list. I actually had a big list of Christmas movies I wanted to talk about. There's too many. There's just too many. You ever watch The Office Christmas Party? It's another comedy with who's the guy that played Jason Bateman?
Oh,
Jason Bateman, Jennifer Aniston's in it. The curly-headed guy from Daredevil. I mean, Deadpool.
I know who you're
I know
talking
You know
you're
the
about.
comedian I'm
I
talking
don't
about? Yeah, I can't remember his name. But it's The Office Christmas Party. Oh, it's so funny.
Is that like a newer one?
It kind of came out at the same time around the night before, a couple years back. But that's about an office Christmas party. And basically, this guy and his brother, they both basically run the company. And Jennifer Aniston is like the head bee in charge. And she's like, we're not having a Christmas party this year. The brother, who works for the company too, was like, no, we want a Christmas party for the employees. She's like, no, there's not enough money in the budget, blah, blah, blah. He's like, well, what can we do? She says, well, if you can land this client, and he signs, then you get to the Christmas party. He's like, I'm going to throw a Christmas party to sign this client.
Boom.
So, boom, he throws this big entire Christmas party and then tries to impress the client, and he comes down, and they all get drunk, and it goes crazy.
Yeah, like it should.
Yeah, like it should. And it's so funny. It's like one epic office Christmas party, and it's just hilarious. It's funny. It's not too serious, but it's also kind of realistic, too. Like, could you imagine having a office Christmas party with your coworkers and then no rules? Like, none. Doing things you wanted to do on the clock.
So I've worked at a place or two like this. I can't share the stories on
That's
on
totally
here.
fine. That's okay. But I'm saying so.
But yeah,
That's
I mean,
hilarious.
like no holds barred, like just awesome time.
Just-
Doing ridiculous things that you
Yep.
would never do with professionals that
Yeah.
make a ton more money than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, great times.
No, it's a great movie. Definitely check it out. And that's something different that I felt like, ooh, I haven't seen a Christmas movie like this before. Throw it on. Yeah, it's a party. Yeah, it's Christmas time. Coworkers, hilarious. And that's what I like about Christmas movies, where they take something and do it different.
Right.
You know, we haven't really got that many newer type Christmas movies over the years. It's always the same. I mean, we got the new Kurt Russell, Santa Claus, cool. But, you know, it's your typical Christmas type movies. But, like, I want to see newer things happening. Get creative, Hollywood. Come buy some of my $1 million ideas. I have plenty.
I wonder if it's difficult to get actors or actresses signed up for Christmas movies, because it can go one of like it's either good or it's not.
Well, that's why you make a movie, make a normal movie, and you just make it in December. And then make it a Christmas
That's the
movie,
key.
right? Is that what you guys
You're
do?
giving all your secrets.
Is that what you guys do?
Giving all your secrets away.
Is that what Die Hard's about?
That's what all Die Hard's about.
Oh my gosh. What other movies like that aren't really Christmas movies but are Christmas movies?
There's a bunch. There's.
Is A Nightmare Before Christmas a Christmas movie?
I don't think so.
That's always like a Halloween thing for my household.
Yeah.
The movie's okay. Gonna piss a lot of people
Yeah,
off.
you're about to
The movie's okay.
give Marcy all of your dislikes. It's good for the algorithm.
That's fine. Comment all the hate. Comment all the hate. But no, I actually do like that movie. I do like that movie. There's so much other cool stuff that I wanted to see about that movie, though.
Yeah.
Like before Jack Skellington, before but when he's the Pumpkin King, I want to see that.
Right.
Because we see him as the pumpkin scarecrow, and then he jumps in that thing and then comes out as a skeleton. What's he like before that?
But Tim Burton in an interview once said that his favorite way to tell a story is out of order, you know. And so I think it would be interesting what I'm saying is it would be neat, you know, that there's a possibility that story just hasn't been told yet.
It'd be really cool because, like, if you remember in the part where in the beginning he goes to the different trees.
Yeah.
What if he went to the bunny tree? He would have went to the Thanksgiving tree. Like, what are those doors?
Right.
Just like the whole universe we haven't got to see yet in that movie.
Yeah.
Which is, as a kid, always interested me. Like, what if he went to a different door?
And that's something about that early, you know, that 70s, 80s, or early 90s storytelling. I'll use Star Wars as an example. Some of the most famed characters, Jabba the Hutt, you know, Boba Fett, these characters, they had very little screen time, or they were very, you know, they had very small parts. And the lore kind of grew and it spiraled out of control, and they never really had backstories or anything about these characters. You know, I feel like that demands that we expand our creativity. So yeah, I mean, it would be badass to see, you know, some of these other things that could have happened or what he was like when he was the Pumpkin King. I'm all for it.
One last thing I want to talk about, is there any dumb Christmas movie you guys like? I'm talking about like Harold and Kumar Christmas. You know, like, are there any stupid ones you like, really dumb? Like another one that I like a lot, people don't talk about. It's more of a Hanukkah movie, which is 8 Crazy Nights.
Oh,
by
that's a
Adam
good one.
Sandler.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
that's a good one.
So well done.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
It's an animated
Is it?
That's a technical charge. Oh shit! You haven't seen that?
No.
Oh my gosh!
That's a good one.
Oh my gosh! That's the singing, the songs in that are fucking funny, man. Davy. Oh, is that his name, Davy?
Davey. Yeah.
Davy. Oh my gosh, dude! The songs in that are so good. Adam Sandler, his was on top.
God,
His writing and storytelling was so good at that time period.
When did that come out?
Eight Crazy Nights.
Yeah.
I don't remember. But that's hilarious though. That's one. It's just so damn funny.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, just imagine a Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, but a cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can say.
That's all you have to say.
Yeah, so on the holidays,
And I'm surprised Adam Sandler hasn't done
more
a
cartoons like that.
Well, not even just a Christmas movie. I mean, he's done the Hubie Halloween.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's done other movies that passed through. Wasn't Little Nicky? Didn't Christmas happen through there?
I don't remember.
I'm
It's
pretty
been a while
sure
since I've seen that. I've seen that.
that
been a long
Christmas
time.
happened through there.
I don't know. Eight Crazy Nights is hilarious. It's a Hanukkah movie, one of the best Hanukkah movies. I'm surprised there's not more Hanukkah movies.
Yeah.
There's really none. Like, I was googling that. I was on Amazon Prime and typed in Hanukkah movies. Hanukkah movies. I couldn't find anything besides Eight Crazy Nights.
I wonder if that's a hard product to sell. Even though there's a large, Jewish influence in Hollywood and things like that.
I don't know. I mean, it's just like, for example, Christmas. People really don't go into the true. Depends where you want to talk about the true Christmas thing. They don't ever go into Jesus' birthday. They don't really understand. They don't really talk about. They talk about the mainstream Santa Claus Christmas presents.
The commercialized
The
stuff.
commercialized stuff. You tell me they don't have that with Hanukkah? There has to be. Hey, y'all get 8 presents every night.
I mean,
There's family dinner still. Like there's still that get together
Right.
type. There's still that happening. I don't know.
Dreidel.
Made you out of clay. South Park, best episode ever. Check it out. But
I mean,
that's what I'm talking about. Why they don't do movies based on that? That's why I loved The Night Before, because Seth Rogen, who is Jewish, a well-known celebrity Jew, that he wore at Christmas. I mean, he wore a Jewish sweater.
He wore a Jewish
sweater with
with
Star of
the
David.
Star of David.
Hilarious,
To a
man.
Catholic
Awesome.
church.
It's not even hilarious. It's just so cool seeing that.
Yeah.
Anthony Mackie's character in that movie wears a Black Santa Christmas sweater.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck yeah.
yeah.
Like,
As far as my kids are concerned, Santa Claus is black.
that's what I'm talking about.
Like, there's no. I know it's the cool thing to say as a minority,
whatever.
like, oh, there's no white guy bringing presents into my house. But from a cultural standpoint, it's important for my kids to understand.
And that's that's cool. And I feel like there needs to be more diversity, whether if it's, when I say diversity, whether if it's race or not, just different. Just
Right.
different in general.
Right, yeah, there should be, like, I know that they've had issues at Mall of America, but there was at one point at Mall of America where they made it a point to have a Santa Claus of, just about every race.
That's cool.
There was an Asian Santa Claus.
That's awesome.
There was
That's great.
an
cool,
Indian
yeah.
Santa Claus. They made it a point. And some people were upset about it, but I think that it should.
But why though?
Yeah,
why
well,
are
you know
people
why.
upset over a fictional character? Who cares?
I mean,
that's what blows my mind.
that's a whole other topic. I don't want to get into that too much right now. But diversity in Hollywood movies in general, there's really not a lot.
No.
No, there's really not a lot. And I feel like there should totally be more.
Yeah.
And like I was saying, whether they dive into the actual real story of what that type of holiday is about, I mean, the coming together on this day and doing things what a family does, telling that story from a different aspect, whether if it's a family who celebrates Hanukkah or Christmas or Kwanzaa. But there's other Christmas-esque holidays that are happening in the month of December that people really don't discuss or talk about or showcase in movies a lot. And I'm all for inclusion and diversity when it comes to showing different backgrounds and certain things. Like I said, they don't have to dive deep into it.
Right. And especially because in a lot of other, what would be in this country, minorities, family is typically a huge thing.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I think there should be more of that, because when it's a movie with more diversity in it, it doesn't have to be a black Christmas movie or an Asian Christmas movie.
not at all.
It can be like how you described Coming to America. It wasn't a black comedy. It was just a comedy that the cast was black. You know what I'm saying? And I think there was what's that movie? Crazy Ridiculous Rich Asians or something. What's that?
Yeah.
What's that
You're right.
movie?
Crazy Rich Asians.
Crazy
Yeah,
Rich Asians.
you know, like that movie. I mean, granted, the title is like an oxymoron.
Oh yeah, that,
You know,
that got some hate.
Yeah,
But
you know,
that's
but
a good
like
movie.
the movie itself, it wasn't necessarily, you know,
It wasn't even an Asian movie. It wasn't a bunch of ching chang chong type shit that tried to put
Right.
stereotypical stuff.
it was just them living their lives
Yeah.
and being who they were.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm all for that.
Yeah,
Bring that on, Hollywood.
Yeah, and I was so glad they didn't dive into stereotypical stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that movie a lot. It was really well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hollywood, hire me again so I can diversify you and get some better storylines going. Got some scripts. Got some scripts in the vault. Okay. All right, we're gonna wrap up this episode. Thank you for watching, listening. Subscribe.
Please subscribe to our podcast.
Happy holidays. Bye.
Happy holidays. Merry